You might be wondering, how do I make money if my clients don't keep coming back to me? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I will share with you the exact model that we're practicing that allows us to work with more and more clients, and of course continue working with the client that we love to work with. But we don't rely and we don't feel so attached to our clients because, oh, if I lose a client, then I can't make enough money. Or, oh, if this client actually resolves their issues and they don't need me anymore, what will I do now? How will my practice thrive? Secret number 2 is that in order for you to be successful, your clients do not need to keep coming back to you. Yes, you heard me right. Your clients don't need to keep seeing you all the time, and you do not need to focus so much with them on what the problem is, on what they're struggling with. Because once you focus on the transformation process and the 11 root causes that can allow them to transform within 45 days, when you lay this all out in a structured way, then you're reaching next levels with your clients, where the problems and the struggles they came to you with, by the end of the 45 days, they're no longer problems or struggles. They are deeper opportunities for deeper growth, and if they do choose to continue the journey with you, they're reaching next levels of themselves. Now, why do I say this? Because in the traditional psychotherapy model, and I was trapped in that for so many years, personally as a client and professionally as a psychotherapist, I was priding myself in that my clients kept coming back to me. I felt such a good psychotherapist because I had long-term clients, and they would come to me week after week, month after month, year after year. In fact, I had clients I worked with for over 6 years. Even clients that I would stop seeing 9-10 years later, they would call me up and want to come back. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I just want to be clear. But what I am saying is that I had to take a look at myself and see, was I truly helping these clients? If they need to come to me every week to process what happened, to feel good, to feel that they need me, they need this session to feel good, then was I truly helping them? Or was that creating some dependency? I really had to think about that because I was talking about codependency and dependent relationships, and here I was doing the same thing. Unintentionally, of course. And it's not like I wasn't empowering them to be able to be on their own, because I truly was. But the problem was the core of the psychology model and the psychotherapy model emphasizes a lot on the problem, on the diagnosis, on the treatment, on what's wrong with the client, and how I, as the authority, will help them heal and treat and cure their problem. So as much as I never really like to diagnose or to give my clients any labels, I still was realizing that I was still creating this relationship, that they felt they needed me to be okay. So I really wasn't giving them the structure and the tools and the everything I wanted to give them to be able to be independent and empowered on their own. And I definitely didn't feel like I was helping them reach next levels and next levels of their potential. So I saw that big gap. And again, that's why I created the whole psychology method and the 11 root causes, that once you put them in a 45-day structure, and we see this with our clients over and over again, the success that we have with our coaches when they're coaching clients in this methodology, within just 6 sessions, in just 6 weeks, the shifts that my coaches' clients have are completely mind-blowing. Shifts that they couldn't even get in 6 months or 6 years of therapy. So once I started noticing that, I was like, is this really happening? I almost had my own disbelief about my own creation because I really didn't know how this would work with others. And I kept seeing again and again and again that the transformation can be so much faster than years upon years of therapy. So how does that benefit you as a potential coach? You might be wondering, how do I make money if my clients don't keep coming back to me? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I will share with you the exact model that we're practicing that allows us to work with more and more clients, and of course continue working with the client that we love to work with. But we don't rely and we don't feel so attached to our clients because, oh, if I lose a client, then I can't make enough money. Or, oh, if this client actually resolves their issues and they don't need me anymore, what will I do now? How will my practice thrive? So I'll show you the model that allows you to bring in more clients in just a bit. Now let's talk about secret number 3.